academic performance. It requires hard work, consistency, and perseverance, and not to forget good attitudes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our warm welcome to the valedictorian this year, Monique Isabelle Sudarma and Andrew Rizal Ibrahim Salif Evans.
So, we did it, guys. We're finally graduating. We made it together. After all our hard work.
All of our hard work.
We're finally here to celebrate our success. Today, we acknowledge we acknowledge the friendship, the lessons learned, the tears shed, the joyous laughter, and the memories that we made this year. Seklah Cita Buana's friends, the Seklah Cita Buana students. This is the day where we show everyone and ourselves that we are no longer children. We show the world that we are ready to be more responsible and start our lives as mature individuals. Today, we're becoming adults.
Looking back at my journey in high school, it was 6 years ago. I made my first speech in the Valedictory Speech class in front of only 4 people. And now, I am making my last speech for Cita Buana in front of everyone here today. I would never have expected that I would achieve grades that are actually worth being proud of. I mean, looking at who I was back then was really funny. I mean, I would always get kicked out of class, usually with Brian, especially by well, now I can proudly say that I have changed. I have achieved better grades. I have stopped getting kicked out of class. And more importantly, I actually found a reason to continue my studies.
So, good morning, Ibu Ismana, Pak Haryono, Ibu Ita, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates and friends. We are both very honored to stand here before all of you today. Not only because of the grades that we have achieved, but more so because we are truly a part of an amazing class, a class that have achieved so much and where a lifetime of friendship has been formed. So today I speak on behalf of every student graduating when I think of all the teachers, of all of our beloved teachers for being incredibly patient with us through all these times. By that I mean having to re-explain all the topics when we don't pay attention, and when during those days we act our inner rebels. Like only the grade 12 knows it, but when GVA happens, and dramatic fights between you know who, and also Pa Saraj, who always desperately trying to get William's attention by being his best friend, and also Pa Indra, teaching us life lessons by making us do suicides. So these types of things are the things that makes our relation unique and closer.
Up until senior high school, I never actually found a reason to take my studies seriously, and always thought, what's the point of studying? I'm gonna fail anyways. But this all changed when I wanted to become an engineer. Honestly, I hated math in grade 10, and to make things worse, it was Ibu Judith teaching. But to achieve my goal of becoming an engineer, I finally found a reason why I should study and actually started to enjoy math. And another dream of mine is actually to become a model, so any agents here?
Okay, so we would like to say a very special thank to the staff. You know better than anyone how annoying and how careless we are during these school years, losing our belongings, leaving them behind in school, forgetting our PE uniforms, buying our lunches sometimes, and cooking us Indomie while starving in between classes. But you guys have managed to help us from day one. So thank you.
Personal thanks to Pasulaman from grade 12 science. When we had Pajanis coaching, which was, I'm sorry to say, really boring. Almost everyone fell asleep. But then Pasulaman came to the rescue with some coffee mix. Thanks to that.
So I know that each and every one of you has been waiting for this day, this very special moment. But when this day has finally come, it is actually not as glorious as we may think, because there are worries. Worries of what life has to offer beyond these school walls and out of our comfort zones into the real life. So some of us are even still looking and applying for universities and hoping to be accepted in the best ones. And for those who have been accepted, are also worried that they won't fit in and that they won't cope with their new lifestyle. So as Paaji has said, that our journey has not yet ended. When our national exams has ended, we can say yes softly and say yes louder when we know our scores and that we have passed, and scream yes when we get accepted in university. But some of us has not been able to see that yet. So, hi Pa, I know you're smiling.
And I'm one of those people actually. Now, when I wanted to become an engineer, it's because I actually like numbers. I never thought I would actually say that. Well, it's because if you love doing something you're doing, it just doesn't feel like you're doing anything. Like a saying that says, if you love what you do, you will never have to work a day in your life. Now, after that, suddenly all the subjects, that boring subjects such as math, physics, chemistry, biology, suddenly became interesting, and sooner or later, here I am, standing as a valedictorian.
So, however, all our hard work will eventually come true in the future, where each of us can be the best at what we love to do. When Nara will be building all our houses, and when your family is sick, you can go to Fernanda or Bianca. And when your child turns psycho, you can go to Pretty. Or when you're about to be sentenced for life, you can ask Victoria for help. Yeah. So.
For the past 13 years, I have watched this graduation, and honestly, thought it was boring and useless to watch. But now, finally graduating, I learned the main reason why you all should actually show up. Personally, I think it's not only to respect the seniors, but to make you all realize that time flies. And it's actually what you use during that time that actually counts. You can use it to achieve great things, and when you think back, you can say, I did all of this, and I can leave Cita Buana without any regrets. But just waste your time having fun, doing nothing basically. And when you think back, you'll just think, what if? What if I did this? What happens? And all that comes is regret. Now, as an old saying that says, lost money can be gained back by industry, lost health by medicine, lost knowledge by studies, but lost hand on the other time is gone forever.
So we began to be in school as clueless, annoying brats, but we're leaving here as responsible adults. So congratulations to my fellow graduates of 2013. So whenever we go and whatever we do, may we always be friends, and one day we will reunite. We will miss all of you and everything about Seklah Cita Buana. So thank you.
Like an old TV character, when I was a child, said, Dora the Explorer said that we can finally say, we did it.
Did it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rizal and Monique. Big applause and good luck.
Seklah, Monique, Bianca, and Victoria. Our friendship has gone through a long, winding journey, and our insidious bimble moments even brought us closer. I will never forget all our long hours of bimble times, where we would just sit there. But whatever the teachers were saying wasn't even going to our head. Then there were our delightful times of wee-wit sessions and massage moments of relaxation after stressful, often bimble study sessions. Scott, you remind me of all the groups we used to be in. Charlie's Angels, the Roda Baja, and IPAP. I don't forget any of it because every moment has a memory which can make us laugh and smile back. I'll miss you, Scott, and your stress-free personality that has made me laugh louder and smile brighter. Monique, your very kind, easygoing, and smart personality has made you an amazing person. And I'm sure your hard-working sense of character will get you into some good place. Bianca, I remember the time when you were back with your army pants in grade 5. From the girl who never even thought about wearing skirts, but now changed to become a beautiful, young, and caring lady, not only towards your close friends, but also to everyone around you. And Vic, our friendship has gone through so many ups and downs. So many trials and tribulations, but I guess that's what makes us stronger. I'm sorry for all the times I've seemed so selfish, but guess what? We're seeing each other later in university. Your very diligent personality will enable you to become a successful individual, Vic.